Misfits Anon.
Yep.
It was the first game, 11 o'clock.
Canada Conference. Try to start them at noon, but
Yeah.
Schedule.
Anon had a doubleheader, and then there's some
Yep.
schedule restraints
Yep.
there, so we had to do what we had to do. But shit, overall, good game
Woke up
early.
early, yeah. No, fucking A. It was anybody's game for most first half of the thing,
First half of the hard point.
Yeah, first half of hard point, that shit was close. Anon led for a good portion of that.
Yeah. They were balling, man. Fucking out there, hitting the spots. They're moving early. They took the second point, I think, the kitchen on raid, and was fucking holding that shit down for like the whole damn near the whole fucking point.
Well, then
took a big lead.
Yeah, was it the second time then though on the kitchen that it was a little different?
Yeah, it must have been. No, I mean, because at that point it was because they did pretty good on the first 2 points. And I don't know if that rotation, they did well, but then they got ran off of it. And then from there, they abandoned early to go back to the other point on the other side, the basketball court. But Misfits just moved in, took it, and I think it was a wrap from there. Like, they just they went ahead, and you're a new team, you haven't played. I mean, that's the second time they played together, Anon. So yeah, it's rough.
That's true.
And you're, for second time playing, you're playing the Misfits.
Who have something to prove?
Yeah. Right. 0-2 and 2 close ass games.
Straight up. Like, and and they were fucking hungry. And but there was that one point when they all tried to rush the kitchen, all 4 of them.
Anon?
Yeah, one time, and they just got mowed down.
It was still pretty close. Like, it was within maybe a score, to like a point or two, 60 to 90 seconds, maybe a point, a possession and a half. And they all tried to stack that one
side, overload
it, and just didn't happen. But they were all facing that way. Like, that works if they're coming from, if you like
came from behind on
them. So like, or maybe spread your team out in 2 front, 2 back.
Yeah, I think that's what. Yeah, like even you got the window, but fucking it didn't work. That the one guy,
Zion.
Oh yeah, that fucking map. Yeah, Zion went off by the end of that. It was pretty intense.
Close. It was close until he started freaking out, like going
30 kills or something stupid. I don't know how many.
I think it was 30 plus.
Yeah, it was intense.
Might have been 38, yo.
But now the one homie that in the control game,
I forgot his name. Starts with the C.
Koikel. Koikel, where are you at, my guy? Where you at, Koikel?
It was not Koikel.
It's Koikel.
Straight up Koikel into it because we can't remember. What was it?
I don't know. I'll find it right now.
All right. No, I got it in there. He died 8 times. Yeah, yo. Fucking
Zion only died 8.
38 and 8, yo.
That's what it was?
I'm pretty sure it was 38 and 8. I feel like 38 is in my head. I feel like there's a reason. Because he was like 35, and then he had the fucking bombs. He had a triple kill right at the end with the fucking airstrike.
With the airstrikes?
Yeah. And it pushed him to like 38 and fucking 8, yo. It's crazy.
Recent highlights, uploads. How do I find the
Hey,
lives?
Scruffy, what was your other homie's name? The new player.
Koikel.
Yeah. What's Koikel's real name?
What's Koikel's name, homie?
He fucking spawn trapped them Anon at one point
in control.
Oh my god!
Behind that little breaker box or whatever the fuck it was.
That shit was serious, bro. That shit was
serious.
Crucial. Swavion Crack went off. He did, Swavion Crack did go. We actually were just about to start talking about that game.
Hold on, let me find out what Koikel's name is.
All right, cool.
Pikel and Michael.
Pikel. His name is Kolick. Yeah, Scruffy's on the stream. Kolick. Yo, that motherfucker was balling.
Koilik. I like Koikel. But, close. No shiga.
Yeah, that motherfucker was
Balling. For sure. Anon had a rough go at it. They've had a rough opening. I can relate.
We've all been there.
Straight up.
Now, Dragon Gang.
Yo,
2-0.
No. No, they lost to Nation.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they lost to Nation last week, but they got one on Nation.
Oh, okay. It was a close match. But they got their first W today. Then.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, Dragon Gang got their first W today. All right, cool.
Yeah, Dragon Gang.
So them and Undertokers both 1-1.
DG, I think. No, Tokers are 1-2. They played on Wednesday as well.
Oh, okay.
They lost to ECA on Wednesday.
Oh yeah, yep. Okay, 1-2.
And then they beat the Taxman.
You're right. You are right.
So they, and that was those were close games.
Mm-hmm.
You know, honestly, to me, and I'm not like talking shit, but it was like they were close games, but they weren't like exciting. Like they were close in score, but I felt that was more only because Dragon Gang wasn't like doing as much as they could or something. And like I feel
it's a 3v3, so it's like there's a lot more space in the map.
Yeah,
kills aren't coming back to back. Like you're not getting a lot of doubles and triples.
Yeah, that's true. Because it seemed like even though it was close, it wasn't like when fucking Boogie and Misfits are close, or even when even in the last week's game with Nation and Dragon Gang, like it was that there was probably more. These games were probably closer than that game was, but that game was more exciting. I don't know.
I thought the Undertoker and DG was good. Suave was balling.
That's what I'm saying. Swavy was balling.
Swavy was balling. DG I thought looks good, man. They kind of kept it up what they were doing last week and just competing.
I guess what I'm trying to say
I like legit Jeff, and he's legit balling.
No, Jeff was balling. So I guess maybe it's not coming across properly, because what I'm trying to say is that Dragon Gang I think is better than how close the game was today with the Undertokers.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they were putting up big numbers, and maybe that's a testament to Undertokers' objective gameplay.
Yeah.
They were in the mix, even though these dudes were putting up 45 and 9.
Well, Sad Boy, there was a couple rounds where Sad Boy was balling too. Like
he
Sad
had a rough
Boy,
start.
He like once he got warmed up, he was killing shit. Like I thought Sad Boy did really good. I thought Beastin, some of those rounds, Beastin was going off too. Like it was close. I mean, it was competitive. It was a 3v3. It was a little,
I don't know. Swavy was going off.
Yeah.
Pushing instead of playing objectives.
Yeah. No, you guys, I mean, by the end of the map, you guys definitely were looking like the better team for sure.
Yeah.
And then there was Taxman Nation.
Yeah, that was just a fucking travesty. that was just like when you take the fucking dog out back because it's old and
pissing on the carpet.
Fucking can't stand up
anymore. Straight up.
It still wasn't as bad as ECA though.
No.
Nope. The ECA one was even worse.
9 points better.
On hardpoint for sure. But no, the ECA one, like they didn't, like ECA stopped playing in the second in search, and we were playing Miami. They fucking stopped playing.
Joking,
like
clowning.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Well, mollywopped was the word, right?
Mollywop.
All right,
definitely.
Yeah. All right, bet. Well, shit, we had ECA, man. Like we were saying, they're just fucking balling. They whipped up the Undertokers on fucking Wednesday.
They're 2-0.
They're 2-0, looking good, looking competitive. They added another player supposedly that's supposed to be really nice. So probably remnant of the old ECA.
Okay.
Potential.
They have only played the Taxman and the Undertokers.
Very true. Very true.
Easiest schedule so far.
Yeah. And the Misfits Pier game.
That was just like fucking instant classic.
Yeah.
That hardpoint match at the end was just stupid.
Insane.
And even the search and destroy comeback for the Misfits part, like the whole thing.
Down 5. I mean, we talked to Sauce about it. He had a whole thing to say.
Yep.
And then it was just exciting, man. I remember right after the match we had the sad boy. And then we had the fucking live S-Bot, and I was hyped.
Yeah,
I was still hyped.
That shit was dope.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It was cool to hear from dude, but it was a good game.